Hi guys, welcome to the RamenCup-Cast. This week is a special week because we're gonna do a little bit of trimester stuff. We're gonna do a little bit of Q&A stuff. We're gonna do a short, tiny interview with me, Joby, and our guest. Our guest this trimester, this week, is Aries, who's the coach of Cloud.
Hey.
Well, alongside me today is Jiraiya, Joby, resident editor, resident sleeper,
I'm resident everything.
stoner extraordinaire.
Resident evil.
That's true. And if you don't mind, we're all short on time, so let's just go face first, right?
Sounds
Let's
good.
look at the standings per division.
Ooh, standings.
You want to go top to bottom or bottom to top?
Let's go bottom to top.
Bottom to top, starting with the Ginmeaning division. Is the bottom is Team Guy at 1-4. The next up is Team Sage at 2-3. Hidden Mist at 4-1, and Team Kakashi at 4-1. Does anyone have anything to say about Genin division that stands out? Like, was there one match that stood out to you guys?
Any match Kakashi was in?
Yeah, definitely.
Guys only win.
That's fair.
Because that match was actually interesting.
I actually really liked Guy versus Stone.
Oh, was that week 1?
Yep, week 1.
Yeah.
Week 1, episode 3, match 1.
It's a good one for me, I guess.
Dude, it was nuts. Onoki ulted like 9 times and hit like once. But he
Yeah.
like 11 and hit like 10 of them. I would know. I did the fucking stats on it. Fuck that match. We immediately, after doing that whole section, was like, we're not doing stats anymore. Maybe next season we're not 5 weeks behind.
Yeah, I haven't been able to. We'll get to this later, but I haven't been able to for him to do that again, so that's pretty frustrating. But
yeah. So that's about it for Genin in terms of standings. Chunin is Hidden Cloud at 1-4, Hidden Stone at 2-3, Team Hokage at 3-2, and Team Sizand at 3-2. Standouts?
Oh
Hokage
boy,
surprises me.
Team Tsunade is pretty good this season.
Yeah, Team Tsunade.
And in the tests, I just ran some tests for them, and she's still just, oh my god.
She's a monster.
Yeah.
I want to point out our canon match, not to be a dick about it, but that's funny as fuck to me.
Yeah, I realized I put it in my description of my builds.
I had no clue that we were going to actually repeat history. It was beautiful, because I just realized it like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. I'm sure when you said that, I was like, oh yeah, he just realized that.
Yeah. What about you, Aries?
I said Hokage is definitely one of the surprising things. Sand, not really. Sand's a given.
I think Sand's had some pretty good matchups so far.
Yeah.
We'll see how long that continues to go in their favor.
Yeah, they beat me.
They were probably going to beat me too, so, shit talk only goes so far. Team Hokage, I feel like, had a really weird preseason. But they're, like, real strong.
Oh, they most certainly are.
Our preseason was split. I did really well for the first 2 weeks, then really bad.
You did alright versus me. We both weirded out, though. Anyway, on to Jibbonin. In Team Fuckhole, in Division Fuckhole is Hidden Sound at 2-3. The Akatsuki at 2-3. Uchiha Clan at 3-2. And Team Ban Me Fucking Taka at 4-1.
This division scares me.
This is single-handedly the division that caused my division to get fucked up. So, whatever.
I mean,
utterly ate Kage division. It was fucking rude.
They're hit and miss, though. I mean, all of them. Obviously, every team has a loss, but Taka was looking really dominant, and then they lost a guy, giving Guy their own. They lost a guy, right? That was Guy's win.
I think so.
And that was just like out of left field. So it's like one of those things where it's kind of they're really good, but I mean they're not untouchable. That's
no obviously Anything said about Johnny Division is purely in jest, except for everything I say about sound. Uchiha is coming back from their weird streak of being 1-3 or 1-2 or whatever.
PTS.
Yeah, PTS Sasuke, bro. I've been telling you motherfuckers for months. I was like, he's a monster. Let him off his leash, son. And they finally did it. Boy, shit was good.
Oh.
Does anyone have a standout match in specific?
In specific, right when PTS Sasuke got on his attack plus build,
the mist match. Oh my god.
Yeah, the mist. Yeah. I couldn't remember who they're fighting, but that was just a really turnaround match for
They
Uchiha.
took Miss only L. They were like, give me that shit.
Yeah.
So that was definitely a pretty good match for me. It
was fucking sick.
PTS is so angsty.
Yeah, yes. What about you, Aries?
I'd say the same thing. PTS turning around is
his entire team. He took Itachi with him. He's like, fuck your old build, let's go. He was like, all right, let's go.
Let's go.
And then on to Kage Division. Team Kurenai at 0-5. Unfort. Team Minato at 2-3. Team Jinchuriki at 3-2. And Team Asuma at 4-1. This division is fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because you would think that Kurenai would be eating everybody's ass. Turns out, Kurenai has been getting their shit ate out for weeks. Oh my lord.
Poor Kurenai.
Kurenai is strong. I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. Hopefully their FA change works for them.
Which we will get into later, but yeah, let's really hope so, because nobody wants to see a team with no wins. That's just...
Oh my fucking... Please beat somebody's ass.
And I really thought they were going to beat Kakashi. I'm not going to lie. Like, watching that match, they had the lead, and then it just went all downhill.
Oh, I should have said this for last division, but Taka versus Sand was fucking crazy. Bruh, they had like one speck of health, and I was like, ooh! Get him, Jugo! And Jugo was like, bitch, what? Who said my name? Bow! And he came back, I was like, oh!
Yeah, anyway. Burn had given up. I was talking, not like in voice chat, but like we were like chatting, and he was like, we're done.
This week. Even when he posted builds, he was like, I fucking lost. I was like, I think you could do it. Jugo
started out looking like Jin's match against
no.
Sand.
Oh no, okay. I think you're gonna say Jin versus Taka. I was like, that's rude.
No, it's Jin versus Sand. It started looking like Jin versus Sand, and then Taka just demolished that last lineup.
Yeah, it was real close, man.
It was close.
It was like tiny red versus like mostly orange, and he was like, fuck that shit. He came in there. Anyway.
He really turned it around.
Anyone have a standout match for the Kage division?
Me beating Asuma. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but that was like, I thought I went into it thinking I had a loss, like everything.
That's fair. You fucked them up. I was playing Final Fantasy Crystal Brace, some shit. Don't worry about it.
I thought I had lost, and then all of a sudden, I was really looking forward to seeing my second lineup, just because it was kind of a testing week for me, if anything.
I remember that.
And then all of a sudden that happened, and yeah, now I'm their only loss.
Yeah. I think my favorite match from my division has actually nothing to do with me. It's more over like, I think it was Jinchuriki versus, I want to say, who the fucking Asuma? Did they fight Asuma? No, they fought Kurenai.
Have we had a... I don't think we've had a Kage. Yeah.
It was me. Sorry. I was thinking about division. I was like, who the fuck did they fight? It was me, where we had a weird derp where my team did nothing and then got wrecked. And then their team did nothing and got wrecked. And then we had a pretty even final round where we're like, all right, shit's in gear, let's go.
That was funny. It was like, you derped, he derped, and then it was like an actual fight the last round.
It was real dope. I lost that shit, though. Unfortunate.
One of my favorite matches was the one you actually won.
Oh, no, which one?
Your first one, I'd say.
I can't remember who my first one was. I can't remember. I've killed so many people, their faces, they all blur together. I think it was Sage? No, that was the newest one. Fuck. No, that was Sage. My first one was Sage.
I think it was Sage.
Yeah.
I can't remember anymore.
It was just nice seeing you get a win.
Yeah, it's great, dude. I love it. Don't worry, though. I'm only going to get more and more annoying as the season goes on. Do we want to talk about the Trimester change-a-doos?
Yeah, we can go over. I mean, these are pretty quick because a lot of teams didn't even change anything.
Yeah, a lot of teams didn't. We're not going to go over what stayed the same. We're just going to go over the changes.
Yeah, it's true. Everybody in RamenCup-Cast is 2 and 3 right now. So,
is that a thing?
Like, I guess one of every member, me, you, Pi, and Tosh, are all 2 and 3.
Our recorder, our ghost recorder in the background. I'm not going to reveal his favorite match is Minato versus Akatsuki, and then you put a devil face. I'll give you one guess who's recording this shit. Oh, that's true. Everyone
you also just
2 and 3.
said
That's crazy.
Who was recording it, but anyways,
yeah, it was me.
We should probably move on to. I mean, let's go in order for the changes.
Yeah, I think I was the first one who posted.
You were.
I'm good like that.
Why don't you talk about what you did, because it's pretty interesting.
What you did? I changed my entire support set, not support set, item palette, Kappa.
You certainly did.
I did. I picked up a new free agent in the name of a testing season. I picked up a new free agent called Masked Mang. Masked Mang. He's real good. I'm real happy I picked up Masked Mang. I changed Jonin's outfit. There you go. Very standard. Ooh. Basically, the biggest change that I did was I got a free agent, whatever. But the biggest thing for me personally is that I changed my entire item set for literally everybody to be a carbon copy, because I don't understand item sets, and I was like, "Burn, help me," and he did. So
yeah, that works.
There's Zal, who I don't think changed literally anything.
Zal made no changes, no.
Yeah. Did Scuddy?
Hokage. No,
he
it doesn't.
Changed all of Heroes in his.
Right.
Stuff.
Yeah.
He put sublogs on people. He did a lot of item changes.
The next one is Cloud, who did some changes. So you can talk about that, Aries.
Yeah. What'd you change?
First thing is the disabled I did was for my new FA, which is 6 pass over, because I got rid of Seikon. And then...
But he kept Ukon, oddly enough.
For 12k Rio. And I changed some of the item palettes around. Gave a couple more sublogs. Some more defensive items. Because getting caught off subs is a bad thing.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. That's been my life for a long time.
And then I changed A's default ultimate to lightning straight, because Liger Bomb doesn't work for him.
Okay.
And then I changed A and 6 pass Obito's support types to charge assist for A, 6 pass Obito strike back.
I like Strike Back.
Yeah, I do too. I think it's really good.
I think
combo,
really likes
combo potential on Strike Back is amazing.
Yeah.
Is that
it? That's it for my changes.
Yep. Sweet. Spoofy changed item palettes.
Yeah.
I don't. Burn got a new free agent, I think.
Or
no, he put
didn't.
Somebody. He changed. Sorry.
He gave Juko release power.
Yeah, that's what it was. And he put Madara on the bench.
And he changed some support types. You just change those around a little bit.
Ryugetsu went from Break Guard to Ultimate Jutsu Substitution because I think he put Break Guard on him because he was a fuckable Break Guard. And then he put it on Taka, who's now on the bench.
Right. Okay, and then he also changed with a little bit of EMS Sasuke's defaults, changing things from like certain jutsus, not hugely affecting because he'll probably just stick him on Road to Ninja / School or Suit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Which are the same exact thing. So, I don't think it was a huge thing there. The next big one is probably Sage, who also did an FA swap of Danzo to Sage of 6 past Naruto.
Yeah, S6P Naruto is quite good. They have a lot of testing on him because of Jin.
Yeah, which is really helpful. Yeah. And then they did a lot actually with their disables, their supports. They really changed things up.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see what comes out of them now. Because Danzo wasn't horrible; he was actually kind of good. They disabled Shirk on him, like a lot of people, which could be good or bad. Like I'm a firm believer in Shuriken don't mean shit, but I also know that Shuriken have saved my life.
Yeah,
no, I don't.
They're not like the best, but they help.
Yeah, Buzz did a free agent swap from Rodoboruto Guerra to Last Hinata, which I suppose is just a last-ditch effort to fix his team, which is nice. He gave her release power, I think.
Yes.
Gara wasn't really doing much for
him. Yeah, Gara, like, he's basically the same Gara they had last season, but I guess they couldn't get it to work, which kind of sucks.
And what's even worse is I could have had Gara for FA, but he outbid me, so... Now I'd have to waste more Rio to get him back, which is not going to happen.
Yeah. PTS Sasuke went on his full melee build.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that Itachi changed. Jesus Christ, that Edo changed. Toshiro, I don't think did.
I don't.
He puts everything in red. What a dick. He disabled grabs and shit and tilts.
Yeah, just, a couple small things, nothing huge.
I don't care. Next up is Akatsuki, and I think their coach should step the fuck up and tell us what they did.
Oh, Downson, this is Pie Guy, team captain Akatsuki, and video and voice recorder for RamenCup-Cast. I use my headset as the recording device this episode, that way the other guys could come in loud and clear. Not thinking I was going to be part of the episode, but I just dropped in all of a sudden, and we're in this situation. I'm going to go through my changes real quick. That way we can get right back into the episode. As for disables, Mecha Naruto, his tilt's disabled. Player-wise, I think it's used to cut aggression, help Mecha Naruto charge, and just look so damn cute. But I disabled it because the AI was using it really badly, either really too close or really too far. So I disabled that. For Pain, I disabled his air jutsu because the Almighty Push has limited range, whereas air combo has a little bit of tracking and pushes him forward a little bit to protect him from the air. I would rather him go for an air combo than waste chakra, so I disabled that. Support type, I gave Mecha Naruto the Kunai support type. It's been so long since it's been used, I forgot the name. But I have a puppet user in this trimester, and I'm hoping that support type could go hand in hand with my sorcery. But yeah, item palettes, I replaced some of my tags and potions for sublogs and Book of Mind Eye, because I really need subs first trimester. My sub game was really bad. Hopefully this new item palette can help me out. And again, I have sorcery in this trimester. There's a lot of new coaches who haven't been here since season 1 and season 2, where we had Chiyo, Kankuro, and sorcery in. So hopefully their inexperience could lead to my advantage against them, is my thought process. And we got AIs and stuff, so maybe puppets could bring something to the table that we haven't seen yet. And, I could be the forefront of that and take all the credit for that. Stupid Sand having to use Kankuro. But it's whatever. But yeah, that's changes for the Akatsuki. Hope I went through everything. Had to go fast. But yeah, since I talk about Ger's changes, so we'll get right to it. Go ahead, take it away, Sin.
Ger changed double string on Kakashi's stuff. Good luck with that shit. He changed some shit for Shippuden Sakura.
Rinnegan Sasuke.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yee boy.
And then I'm the last one.
Oh, right, you good.
All I did was put Han's grab back on.
I told you that grab is good, son.
I mean, it's not like the greatest grab in the game, but I mean, he was more aggressive with it, so it's like, you know, whatever makes him more aggressive, like he was in testing, I'll try. One day Dataro will make a return, by the way. Like it's
Fuck
not
that shit. I hope not.
It's not this trimester, but a trimester he will be back.
Kind of has to be.
Yeah.
Because he can't be on the bench the whole time.
Yeah, you can. You can be free agent match.
I mean, like if he does come back and he sucks, then yeah, it's gonna be like a huge detriment to me because I can't bench him every week, but certainly every other week.
That's fair.
But yeah. So with that, we're gonna move on to expectations.
Yes.
For the coming trimester.
The coming trimester. What do you guys think is gonna happen with your division specifically? Because I think you guys are in two different divisions.
We are actually in the same division.
We're in the same division.
Okay. You're covering Joni now. Jovi, you're covering Joni now.
I'm covering Jonin expectations.
Okay. Oh, I forgot you were fucking here. Let's go.
So I'm doing Genin expectations.
Definitely. What's your expectations for Genny?
All right, Genin. First of all, I expect Kakashi to take minimal losses in the coming trimester. I need to pull up the schedule just so I can see everybody's things, but it doesn't even matter for them because, oh my god, have they been a force to reckon with? Like,
dude, they're real.
It's insane. But let's see. I have the schedule up now, and it looks like they're fighting Sand, so that one should be a good one. Sand, me, so that's gonna be not fun for me. Sage, Uchiha, and then Akatsuki. So it's not an easy trimester for sure, but they are definitely a force to be reckoned with. They didn't really change much, and I think that's because don't fix what ain't broke. Yeah. So I expect great things out of them. Mist is a funny one because they are really strong too, but I don't really know. They are a very much unknown to me still, even though I'm fighting them this week. So I guess I'll get a better representation of their team. But Zhao keeps on memeing, talking about how he's gonna go 4-11 or 5-10. I don't think he's gonna do that. I think that he's gonna definitely do pretty good, but I guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Sage is another weird one because I feel like they have really great performances. But their win-loss record doesn't really show that. 2 and 3.
Yeah. A lot of their wins are very close.
Yeah. But now with Mitsuki finally getting sort of a forefront, which I think is one of their strongest members, for sure. And especially with the FA change, I think that's going to help him out a lot, actually.
Yeah. He's benched. He's FA benched.
Wait, who is?
Right.
Mitsuki is FA benched?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's...
What?
Fucking weirdo.
I needed to look at those because I had no idea. Now that changes my whole thing around, if I'm being honest.
Sage is known for its weirdness this season. This season specifically, they're pretty known for their
crazy decisions. Dropping Sage Naruto. I mean,
what's going on about that shit anyway?
We doubted them on that, and they ended up doing fine with Mitsuki. So, I'll trust him this time. But I think Sage of 6 Paths Naruto. I think that he's pretty awesome. I trust Hanzo
to make the right decisions. He's a smart cookie. I believe in him.
And then Guy.
Yeah.
Guy is struggling. That being said, the 10-10s are a force to be reckoned with.
Guy's gonna fuck me up.
In melee, not even in range. They'll fuck you up in melee.
Fuck you.
He's looking better.
That's true.
So honestly, Guy, oh god, somebody has to be in Genin, and I unfortunately think Guy is gonna stay there for like the prediction. Like if season 6 were to start now,
going down the Genin.
I'd have to unfortunately say that they'll probably stay.
Yeah. Next up is Chunin Division, which is gonna be handled by Aries.
Me. Ugh. I hope I can survive this season. Especially my first playing next divisional against Sand.
No, that'll be rough for you. Yeah, because Sand's kind of like
Range.
good at the thing. Yeah, they're good at the thing that you're weak against. So,
especially if anything works the same way that my match against Mist did.
Yeah.
They just shut us down.
Yeah.
And that's why I chose the FA I did.
So, what do you think is going to go on with the other teams in your division?
Oh. I want to see Stone do well, even though they're in my division. I want to see them do well. Because they're scary.
Yeah. Stone has some definite hidden nukes.
Now that I'm getting Double Awakening to finally work, that's fun.
And I lost to the one team in my division that I wasn't really scared of.
I'm definitely there. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. What do you think about Team Hokage?
Hokage? That's pretty much my thoughts. Like, they're looking stronger. You mean Team Tsunade?
Yeah, Team Tsunade.
I'm kind of glad my match against them is over. I lost, but don't have to fight him again.
Yeah, that's why I'm really happy I already fought Taka, because Taka's only getting better. Fuck that shit. I was so glad he whooped my ass week 1.
My only hope is I don't drop down to Genin.
That's fair. You just gotta hold out, man. You can do it.
Yeah.
Next up,
I don't make any more mistakes.
Next up is adaptations for the Jody division, which will be covered by
Pie Guy.
Pie Guy.
Hey guys, Pie Guy again with another quick edit. It seems I'm covering predictions for Joning, so let's just get to it. Katsu's going 5-0 and the rest of the team is going 0-5. That's my prediction. I'm sticking to it. No, stop. No, don't laugh at me. No, listen. No. Alright. Jiraiya is gonna edit the video so I win. Shut up. Alright? Alright. You know what? I'll get serious, alright? Alright, so Taka's looking really strong this season. It's because of burnt spreadsheets and his testing. It's really pulling through for Taka this season. So I think they'll probably going 4-1 again, or possibly 3-2. Jiraiya did make a good point that they're facing a lot of Kage division teams this trimester, and that might come into play, hopefully. Uchiha's looking really good. I don't see too much danger in this trimester, so might be going with 3-2 again, possibly 2-3, or possibly 4-1. They're good. They'll definitely pull through out of whatever slump they're in. Sao might be going 2-3 again, possibly 3-2, but I don't see them having a 4-1 trimester, and I see myself possibly having 2-3 or 1-4 with the Akatsuki. So Taka, Uchiha, Sound, and Akatsuki. That's my prediction. The only wild card is Sasori. Like I said earlier, a lot of inexperience against puppet users, so that might come into play to my advantage. And with Burn, he's facing a lot of Kage teams, so that might also play into the rest of Joning's advantage. But we'll have to see. So I think Sin is going to cover Kage, so we'll take it to him.
Alright, I'm going to go fucking hard then. Team Asuma is going to get fucking 3 losses, 2 wins. That's my prediction. Team Jinchuriki is going to get 2-3, win and loss, 2 wins, 3 loss. I'm going to get a 3-2, and Kurenai is going to go 3-2. That's my shit right there.
I'd say Kurenai Best hope is 2 and 3, just because.
Nah, I gotta give the benefit of the doubt, man. Kernai is a fucking strong ass team, bro. It's just they gotta get their fucking head in the game.
That's why I'm giving them 3 losses to get their head in the game.
Let me tell you why Kernai is losing. It's because of Buzz. It's not anything disrespectful. Buzz played Shinobi Strikers. That shit is garbage. That's why they're losing. It's karma. He quit playing that shit, so now he's gonna win. That's how it happens. That's how it goes down.
I'm not going to argue your logic just because I'm not going to be able to win. But I will say I do hope that he wins.
Yeah. Anyway, now that predictions are done, and those are actual like real shit predictions. We should do a quick discussion about the new coaches. We don't have one of them with us, unfortunately, but we have most of them, and that's what matters.
We are the majority.
We are the majority. We are the 1% Kappa, JK Lamau. That's not how that works. Anyway, me, Jiraiya, and Aries are all new coaches.
Yes, we are.
Me and Joey specifically are new to the fucking league.
Yes, we are.
I always had a season.
Rough on my soul, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to forget that I just joined this last summer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when you see me like edit stuff and you're like, oh, this guy, like, yeah, I'm new still. So
yeah, Joby, like, people seem to fucking forget for some reason that Joby just magically showed up one day, and I was like, yeah, that's my guy, right? And they were like, hold up, that's our guy now. We're taking him. I was like, what?
Yeah, some seems to think that I'm
like,
staff.
Guys, he's ours now.
I'm like, not what? Staff. I'm really not. I just edit stuff.
I know you're not staff, but they took you made to do bitch work, though. So you work in them coal mines, my guy.
Yeah, plus I get to put my voice in at the end of the video, so that's fun.
That's true. That's the thing. Like, Joby's super popular, but he's super new.
But that doesn't always I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where I kind of got lucky a bunch of times in a row.
Yeah.
It's like I got lucky that I happened to have a certain skill that was useful. And then I offered that skill and they took me up on my offer.
Yeah.
But as far as actual coaching goes, for how we're running our teams,
shit is stressful.
I'm following Kaio, and Kaio is like pretty well known, obviously. And he had a lot of things set with Stone, where he like that's what Stone was. And I personally disagreed with some of those choices. And so I've been trying to kind of implement my own thing, which has been difficult because, for one thing, not all the time it works. Like, it works, but it doesn't work. I don't know, like, I'll enable like 2 or 3 things, and one of those things doesn't work. So it's like, well, okay, let's go back to the drawing board on that. But as far as builds and stuff go, I'm trying to be more adventurous, I guess, in recent times. I'm thinking about putting Han back on an attack build, just because he's been so aggressive, and I'm like, well, I feel like I want to capitalize. But even though I'm 2 and 3, I feel comfortable as a coach. I like personally, I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm not too worried about the rest of the season.
I, as a coach, came in with my predecessor being forcefully removed, and no testing was done, and I was like, what the fuck do I do? Where do I start? Okay, let's just throw it at the wall and see what happens. And some of it stuck, and some of it didn't, and I just kind of forced my way through, and I think I came out better for it, because I don't know, I feel like I persevered through fucking thick mud and came out the other side fine. But
you were in your head way too much. Your team was good. You were doing good, and you were doubting yourself, and I think finally you're starting to realize. Well, at least you're starting to get some confidence, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm also like a pretty boisterous person, so it helps. But like, I think I'm finally starting to understand what my team actually is and how builds work and shit. And it didn't help that I was in my own head, but at the same time, the previous coach was literally telling me on a weekly basis that I was unqualified to coach his fucking team. Like I didn't fucking know that. Like, I know. I got it. Every other week, he would be like, you did this wrong, you did this wrong, you're unqualified, you didn't do this right, this is wrong, this is not how I would have done it, I got Takage. I was like, shut the fuck up. Thankfully, those days are behind me for multiple reasons. And I can finally start to branch out and be my own fucking man.
Hooray.
That being said, that coaching is fucking stressful when you have supporters. I don't fucking have supporters, and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I finally got a supporter like 2 days ago, and he doesn't know shit either. So we're both like, I'm staring at him, he's staring at me. I'm like, what do we do? And he's like, I don't know, who the fuck are you? And I'm like, ah, it's awful.
I should also note that I do have a supporter, and we do discuss builds sometimes, but for the most part, it's not like having a supporter is just like, oh, cool, I get to lean on somebody. Like, you do still have to do a lot as a coach.
Yeah, as a coach, you still do like the majority.
But it's nice to have somebody to bounce stuff off of. Be like, hey, like, what do you think of this?
Does this even sound remotely good?
Yeah,
I've been forced to go to Toshiro and Edo, right? But the problem is, for the next 2 weeks, I fight Toshiro and then Edo. So my personal support group is not here for me the next 2 weeks, and I'm very angry. So I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Oh, how has your experience been, Aries?
Yeah, moving from supporter to coach.
Yeah, going from supporter to coach. It's been different. Especially since my supporter was so for a while. Like, he was doing personal stuff. So going from like having a supporter and being new as a coach to not having a supporter at all for a little bit was kind of stressful. And then there's the 1 week I forgot to turn in builds.
Yeah, that happens. Builds are they're important, but you know.
Yeah.
You forget sometimes. It's natural. We're all living our own lives here, and personally, I know a lot of people feel guilty about if they miss stuff. It's like, look, if you have your own life, like, by all means, do what you need to do, and then come to the league as a place to have fun.
Yeah. I think that there's a number of people who take the league very, and then there's people who take it very seriously, and then there's like me. Like, I feel like I'm the only person who actively is like, oh, I lost 3 times in a row. All right, where's my seppuku knife at? Somebody get me my whip. I'm fucking punishing myself because Burn won't do it. Like, there's that level of like weird dedication that I have, and it like weirds people out. But I'm like, it's just like, it's my only hobby.
But at the same time, it does fall under the category of hobby.
Yeah.
And so I say this to a lot when people had talked to me about like, oh, like, I'm losing a lot. Like, look, have fun with it. Like, honestly, when you get inside your own head and you seem to think that you're losing because it's something that you're doing, like, I highly doubt that you are the only cause. AI is finicky.
Yeah.
And so you have to be able to, like, I mean, like, I get mad when I lose, and I'm happy when I win. But at the end of the day, it is supposed to be something that we do to have fun. So don't forget that. And yeah,
having fun is the number one factor that should be talked about for the league. As much as I take this seriously, this is still fun for me.
Yeah.
Like through and throughout, no matter how salty I get, no matter how angry I get, or happy or ecstatic, I genuinely love to have fun with my friends in the chat. Have a good fucking time. Tell Toshiro always sucks. Like, that kind of shit is fun. I encourage kids to do that. Have fun with the league. Tell Toshiro his piece of shit. I mean, like, it all works out. As long as nobody's feelings get hurt, you live. You know what I mean?
As long as you don't intentionally go after somebody for actually be serious with your roasts or whatever you want to call them, insults.
Your flames, your roasts, your drills, whatever the fuck the kids are calling it these days. Back when I was a kid, it was drilling on a kid, but that sounds hella gay, so we stopped calling it that.
Yeah, now we call it having sexual intercourse with a kid.
We call it saying no homo after postcoitus. So anyway, I think that covers how we feel as new coaches. Shit is
glad at least
have a good
most
time.
of my matches have been close. That's what I'm glad about.
Yeah, that's a really good thing to have. It's like, yeah, I may have lost, but it was my favorite topic on the list.
Second favorite.
Everybody give one reason why Taka should be banned. That includes you, Pie Guy. I want you to start actually, so you can get out of here as quick as possible. Straight up, no more
spreadsheets. Those spreadsheets will get you, man.
Yeah, they'll get you every time. They got me week 1. Ugh.
Yeah, Leah and her spreadsheet. She knows where it's at.
Oh my god, her spreadsheets. So Joby, give me one good reason why Taka should be banned.
Okay, so if anybody does not understand, we have moved into satire here. I feel like we should make that clear because
this is full force. What are you talking about? This is totally not Kappa crew.
Okay, first of all, just from now on, don't take Sin seriously because he is going to be capping.
Kappa.
But I just want to put that little disclaimer out there because
it's a joke, guys. We don't think Taka should be banned. Only Burn.
But anyways, Taka. Oh my god, I honestly, when I look at EMS Sasuke, I know Burn has a hard time with him. But I pretty much just shit myself every time I think of him and his potential.
Fucking Jugo, man. Jugo and dude, did you see Taka versus Sound? It was the most racist shit of all time. Fucking Karin just came up, was like, bow! I was like, damn!
And their map. Okay, first of all, their map should be banned. First-hand experience. He took Daedra into that corner and he made him use those hand mouths for something other than clay.
Straight up. This shit was hella garbage. Yo,
I'm back.
Ban this man. My reasoning for banning Taka is inherently because Burn as a person has too much goddamn power. Burn as a person feasts on the blood of his enemies at night, rubs it into his skin like a good oil. And then on top of that, he's the coach of Taka. It's fucking crazy. No one man should have all that power. All right. Now on to a more serious topic. Disclaimer over. Bing bong, bing bong. A Trimester question. What is a question you guys want to pose for the next cast that we will answer on the next cast? I'll make a post for it.
Oh, so we're asking ourselves the question?
We're asking the community a question.
Oh, we're asking...
Answer us. And we
read the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll pose a question, give the community a trimester to answer it, and then we'll answer it and review their answers the coming thing. So
right.
Do you have one, Joby, since you...
Okay, so my main question is, do you think that oh god, what was I gonna say? It was something about the FAs. The FAs. Which one do you think is going to be the best FA swap? And do you think that anybody is going to swap their FAs again?
I think that is a fair question, and that is enough that I don't need to ask one. Very good. So to review the question that our editor will put up on screen, do you, the viewer, sorry.
How do you think
which free agent swap do you think will prove the best over the coming trimester? Comma or slash or some shit. Which teams do you think will do a FA swap again or FA swap in trimester 3? I'll make a post for this. I'll have it in the description of the video. Yada yada yada. Boom. And then on to our final segment. I think we all are clearly noticing that we have a distinct lack of your boy Toshiro. This is because Toshiro died in a flaming accident about 3 months ago. We have had a robot coaching his team ever since.
It's Mecha Naruto.
And, yeah, it's Mecha Naruto. We just we wanted to say God rest his soul because we won't. Fuck that guy. Good night, guys. As a review, this has been the RamenCup-Cast. We discussed a lot of shit, including trimester changes. We had a special guest, Aries, the coach of Cloud. We had Jiraiya, the coach of Stone, and myself, Sin, the coach of Minato. Good night, guys.
And then Pie Guy in the background.
We don't need to mention him. All right, we're good.
Bye.
We're out.
All right, good cast.